Think about all the things you want to use money for. Why do you want money? Think about the car. That's such a shit to remember. Oh yeah, the car. Think about the watch. What do you want money for? Anyone here still got, just be honest, anyone got some materialistic desires still? Just be totally honest, I've still certainly got some as well. So just, what are they? Just write them down. We got travel. I've still got them, so obviously don't pretend like, oh yeah, I'm totally, I don't have any desires. Mine is, for example, is like a nice house, big house. I'm gonna have a big family, so we should have like a big house there. Moving out as well, we'll say, okay, house. Upgrading the car, okay, one level higher. Traveling, that's interesting. That look at how many are all the same. It's very interesting that everyone's wrote house, travel, and car. These actually are your probably your 3 biggest expenses. You want to hear some good advice? Forget all of it. Just for some time, forget all of it. Because you see, there's 2 types of young people, isn't there? There's the people who, for example, are making no progress in making money at all. Be honest, if this is you, type 1. Pretty much no progress, flipping around business model to business model. You've known about the concept of making money for quite some time now, and it's actually frustrating the fact like your bank balance genuinely isn't growing. Then there's the young people who are actually making some considerable progress, genuinely like money in the bank. It doesn't have to be a lot, but money in the bank. Type 2 if you're here. 1 if you're here. There's a very distinct personality and mindset difference between these kinds of people, which is what I found. Anyone know what it is? It's actually the same as the guys who repel girls away from them and the guys who attract women. What is it? There's 2 words we could add, like 1 word each we could add. Yeah, we've got one of them, neediness, Nathan said. But there's actually slightly different words we could use. What kind of mindset do these guys have here? Why are they needy? Because they've got a scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset, abundance mindset. This is the issue. This is why most of the brown people who go down the usual stereotypical businesses don't make much money at all. I see massive scarcity mindset in immigrants, Pakistanis, Indians, even Chinese. A lot of them bring scarcity mindsets, which you can understand why, because they've had to go through major trials and tribulations. But they'll do they will try to save £1 as bad as possible, without realizing that spending an hour to save £2 when they make £8 an hour is actually foolish. But it's the scarcity mindset. What I've found consistently in the young people who actually make progress in making money, it's only after they start to adopt an abundance mindset. You can still have abundance with a bit of fear. You can still be fearful. You can still be anxious. You can still think oh man, okay, we've got to take this seriously. I'm making money. Who knows when it's going to disappear? That's actually very important. That's just humility. That's very good. So when I'm thinking about abundance, for example, I just thought of Alex Hormozi, and he said for the first few years, even though he was making hundreds of thousands, he still had this fear that it could be gone at any moment. That's actually kind of good. But the scarcity is overvaluing the dollar, thinking that the $1 is a lot. Because if you think it's a lot, you can't make that much, right? When you need money, when you have this scarcity mindset, that's when it becomes so much harder to make money. What you need right now, if you destroy the desire, that kind of vague goal in your mind, or the vague image of your mind of when I make money, that's when I'll get these things. If you just destroy that and think to yourself, one of the most powerful mindsets you can have, I don't need money. If you can adopt this mindset, you will stand out.